Hey, so May is National Pet Month, and we always want what's best for our pet pals. So, who better to turn to for advice than our next guest from Critter Fixers Country Vets? That, of course, is Dr. Ferguson and Dr. Hodges. Good morning to you both.
Good
Hey, good
morning. How you
morning.
doing?
Good morning. Good morning.
I'm doing well. Appreciate your time this morning because we all want what's safe for our pets out there. And I love the show. I've been able to binge watch it on Disney Plus. But for those who may just now be getting into it first, can you give us a little bit of both your backgrounds?
All right. So we just two country boys. We met in college about 30 years ago. We had the lifelong dream of becoming veterinarians, and we were fortunately able to fulfill that dream and become friends and business partners. And it's been an amazing ride being veterinarians with this guy.
Yeah, so
Well,
we're from Georgia. We have two locations in Georgia, and we've been open over 20 years. And we see animals of all kind. And when I say all kind, I definitely mean all kind.
Well, you can definitely tell the friendship and the bond that you guys have because you guys, that energy that you bring for each episode, depending on what you're dealing with, I love it, especially when we see this weekend's episode because I hear there is a lot of things going on. I mean, let's just talk about a goat in need and then also something with a donkey you've never seen. Is that correct?
That is correct. We
Mhm.
we we have it. We gonna see it all. I mean, you'll see us get to work with the donkey. We'll save a goat. Also rabbits. You gonna see an episode where we do cats. We even save a snake. I mean, we see them all. I mean, it's gonna be very intense as well as heartwarming. You'll get to see healing with feeling as we call it.
Oh, if a snake came crawling up next to me, I don't know. I really don't know what I would do, to be honest. Just seeing it slithering past me gives me the heebie-jeebies already. But speaking of our pet pals, with it being National Pet Month, do you have any safety advice for, especially because here in Vegas, our summers, they can be brutal, really harsh on those paws. So what would you
Right.
recommend for our viewers out there to really keep them safe as our summer heat returns?
I mean, it is definitely in Georgia, just like Vegas, it gets hot. And a lot of times you just got to think about pets can get dehydrated as well.
Mhm.
And you want to make sure they stay really hydrated. You want to make sure that, like you say, the surfaces. We wear shoes for the most part. Sometimes in Georgia we don't quite wear shoes all the time, but we wear shoes. So you know, the animals' paws, they don't have shoes, so those substrates like the roads, they get really hot. So you want to be really protective of those things. You want to just think smart. Even in cars, oftentimes even that that 3 minute running inside and leaving an animal in car, they have to dissipate heat, and they do it through breathing, and a lot of times it's just not enough. So you want to really be cognizant of that.
Well, fellas, I know I didn't have too much time with you this morning. I know you have to move on to your other interviews, but would you recommend really fast those booties? Do those booties work?
Oh yeah, exactly. They're good protections. When they're out on their hot surface, like you said, on asphalt or concrete, because those temperatures are very high. And when the dog is walking, those pads get hot. They can become blistered. They can be sore. So definitely put some kind of protectant on it, or if you can, just kind of being in grass.
Well, fellas, appreciate your time this morning. Can't wait to watch the next episode this Saturday. Just seeing a little preview. I'm like, ooh, can't wait to see what happens next.
All right.
Thank you. Have a
Thank
good
you.
day.
You as well. All right. Again, you can catch Critter Fixers Country Vets Saturdays at 9 on Nat Geo Wild, but you can also stream the series on Disney Plus.